Did you know there's a cosmic library of all human events, thoughts, words, and actions? Yes, the concept that proposes this is known as the Akashic Records. We will dive into this intriguing concept. Picture a vast, boundless library, a compendium, if you will, that captures every human event, thought, word, emotion, and intent. It's a record of everything that ever was, is, and will be. The term Akashic comes from the Sanskrit word Akasha, which translates to sky, space, or ether. So, you could say it's like an ethereal library, an invisible archive suspended in the cosmos. It's a concept that stretches our understanding of time and space, encapsulating the past, present, and future. Intriguing, isn't it? This cosmic ledger doesn't discriminate or filter. Every laugh, every tear, every whisper, and every shout, it's all recorded in the Akashic Records. Imagine if you could access this library. What would you seek? So, where does the idea of the Akashic Records come from? The idea of the Akashic Records has been present in various religious and spiritual belief systems for centuries, though it may have been referred to by different names. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the concept began to gain traction in Western spiritual circles, particularly within the Theosophy and Anthroposophy movements. Theosophy, a spiritual tradition founded by Helena Blavatsky, refers to the Akashic Records as a cosmic memory bank, storing all past, present, and future events. Rudolf Steiner, the founder of Anthroposophy, also wrote extensively about the Akashic Records. He believed that the records could be read and that they contained a profound wisdom that could lead to spiritual development. The concept of the Akashic Records has also been embraced by various other spiritual and religious traditions. For instance, in Hinduism, it's believed that all human actions and thoughts are imprinted on the Akasha, and these imprints are what we refer to as karma. Similarly, in Buddhism, the concept parallels the idea of the alaya consciousness, which stores karmic seeds. In the modern era, the concept of the Akashic Records has been popularized in New Age discourse. Numerous authors, spiritual teachers, and metaphysical practitioners discuss the Akashic Records as a spiritual tool for personal growth and self-discovery. They believe that by accessing these records, one can gain insights into their past lives, understand their life purpose, and even heal from past traumas. So, as we can see, the Akashic Records are not a new concept. They have been embedded in various cultural, spiritual, and religious discourses for centuries. They represent an ancient belief in a timeless repository of knowledge, a cosmic library, if you will, that holds the history of every soul and its journey. The Akashic Records, then, are not a new concept, but rather an ancient belief in a timeless repository of knowledge. Now that we know what the Akashic Records are and where they come from, how does one access them? This is a question that has piqued the curiosity of many spiritual seekers. It's important to note that accessing the Akashic Records is considered to be a deeply personal and subjective experience, much akin to a spiritual journey. It's widely believed that individuals can access their own Akashic Records through a variety of methods. One of the most common ways is through meditation. This isn't your run-of-the-mill, sit in a quiet room kind of meditation. Instead, it's a deep, intentional meditation where you set a clear goal of reaching your Akashic Records. It's about reaching a state of heightened consciousness, where the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm is thinnest. Another method is through visualization. This involves creating a mental image or scenario that symbolizes your journey to the Akashic Records. You might visualize a library, a book, or any other symbol that resonates with you. The important part is to imbue your visualization with your intention to access your Akashic Records. Working with a spiritual guide is also a way to access the Akashic Records. This could be a mentor, a psychic, or even a loved one who has passed on. The guide's role is to assist you in navigating the spiritual realm and reaching your Akashic Records. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to access the Akashic Records. What works for one person might not work for another. It's all about finding the method that resonates with you and your spiritual beliefs. Accessing the Akashic Records is believed to provide insight and guidance, helping individuals to understand their past, present, and potential future. It's about gaining clarity, making peace with your past, and charting a path for your future. Accessing the Akashic Records is believed to provide insight and guidance, but remember, it's a personal journey. It's about connecting with your higher self, understanding your soul's journey, and ultimately, becoming the best version of yourself. It's important to acknowledge that not everyone believes in the Akashic Records. As with most spiritual or metaphysical concepts, skepticism and criticism are indeed part of the discourse. There's a variety of reasons why some people may be skeptical. First and foremost, there's no scientific evidence to support the existence of the Akashic Records. In the realm of empirical science, which prioritizes observable and measurable data, the Akashic Records don't quite fit the bill. They can't be seen, touched, or measured in any conventional sense. This lack of physical evidence leads some critics to dismiss the concept altogether. They argue that the Akashic Records, like many metaphysical beliefs, are merely products of the human imagination. Some critics even suggest that the experiences of accessing the Akashic Records could be attributed to psychological phenomena such as confirmation bias or the power of suggestion. Furthermore, the Akashic Records are often criticized for their subjective nature. Two people may access the records and come away with different interpretations or insights. This subjectivity, critics argue, undermines any claims of universal truth or wisdom that proponents of the Akashic Records might make. One must also consider that the concept of the Akashic Records is tied closely to specific cultural and spiritual perspectives. Critics argue that the concept may not translate well across different cultures, potentially leading to misunderstanding or misinterpretation. However, it's important to remember that skepticism and criticism aren't necessarily negative. They can stimulate debate and encourage us to question our beliefs, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. On the flip side, believers argue that the Akashic Records, like many other spiritual or metaphysical concepts, exist beyond the realm of conventional science. They suggest that these records, while not physically measurable, are nonetheless real and can provide deep spiritual insights. Whether you believe in the Akashic Records or not, it's always fascinating to explore different perspectives. So, what have we learned about the Akashic Records? Well, we've embarked on a fascinating journey through the realm of Akashic Records, exploring their origins, their purported accessibility, and the skepticism that surrounds them. Let's revisit these key points, shall we? Firstly, we delved into the definition of Akashic Records. These are believed to be a compendium of all human events, thoughts, words, emotions, and intent ever to have occurred in the past, present, or future. They are perceived as being encoded in a non-physical plane of existence known as the etheric plane. Next, we trace the origins of the Akashic Records. The concept finds its roots in theosophy and anthroposophy, with a rich history dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The term Akashic is derived from Akasha, a Sanskrit word meaning sky, space, or ether, further emphasizing the ethereal nature of these records. We then ventured into the intriguing world of accessing the Akashic Records. It's believed that with certain spiritual practices, one can tap into this cosmic database. Meditation, visualization, and intention setting are often cited as pathways to the Akashic Records. Some even suggest that psychic abilities or spiritual guidance may play a role in this process. However, it's important to remember that this is largely subjective and varies from person to person. Of course, we also acknowledged the skepticism and criticism that surrounds the Akashic Records. Critics argue that there's no empirical evidence to support their existence. They question the lack of scientific backing and the reliance on personal experiences and anecdotes. Despite this, many continue to find value and insight in the Akashic Records, using them as a tool for self-reflection and personal growth. In conclusion, The Akashic Records present a complex and intriguing concept that intertwines spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of existence. They represent a potential wellspring of wisdom and knowledge, offering a unique perspective on our lives and experiences. However, their existence and accessibility remain matters of personal belief and interpretation. The Akashic Records invite us to question, to explore, and to ponder. They challenge our understanding of reality and prompt us to delve deeper into the realm of consciousness. They inspire curiosity and a sense of wonder, regardless of our personal beliefs. We hope this exploration has provided you with a balanced perspective on the Akashic Records, sparking curiosity and encouraging further exploration. Remember, the journey of understanding is as important as the destination. The Akashic Records remain a captivating concept that invites us to ponder the mysteries of existence and consciousness. Whether physical or metaphorical, their allure is undeniable. Thank you for tuning in. If you learned something, please like this video, share and subscribe.